Hi everybody, today I am going to be walking you through how to use just your simple starting off 4-color contour, highlight, lip and cheek. This is with an illuminator, but I'm also going to show you some other options that you could put in this little 4 set if you're just starting out and trying to figure out what is it that I want my makeup routine to be. So I'll kind of explain to you some different swaps that you can make along the way and that I'll suggest to you when you make or do your color match. So first things first, this is all cream foundation. So the nice thing about it is that after you do your skincare routine, whatever that may be, you just put one layer of this on over the top and that's it. It's not like you're putting on a liquid foundation or a concealer and then a liquid foundation and then a blush and then maybe a powder over that. This is one layer of everything. It covers your face and you will leave and enter your day feeling really good about the way that it makes you feel. So we're gonna get started. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'm also going to do it with only using one brush. So this is my favorite brush. I'll post it in the comments for you. And I have a clean face. I just wiped off my makeup from the day actually in order to make this video. So here we go. So the first thing I'm going to use with the way that I have this set up is I'm going to use my lightest highlight. And I'm going to use that in places where I want people's attention to be drawn. So I'm going to use that highlight kind of under my eyes, a little bit up here. I'm going to make like a V with it. So under eyes, a little V. I'm going to do a little bit on my chin and a thin line down my nose. So again, this helps bring that brighter attention to where you want it to be. It also helps for me. I have really dark eyes. I just always have. And so this helps me to lighten or brighten up my eyes. As you can see right now, I'm not making it super even. In the end, I'm going to go over with the wider end of the brush. It'll even and smooth everything out. So for now, I'm just applying kind of in the areas I want with this smaller side. And then I'll blend with the bigger side. We say when in doubt, blend it out. So you'll see that there's gonna be kind of it won't be totally even at the beginning, but within just a little bit, it'll be even with this bigger side. So I'm just applying the lighter color now in a little V shape right here. Sometimes for the line down my nose, I like to actually just use my finger. So I just put I just dabbed it once. And using my finger, I'm going to just go like that. And again, it will all get blended together, which is the best thing about this. So then I'm going to do my chin just a little bit. I have a little bit of a breakout there. And at this point, if you want to only use one highlight color, you will use that same color in the next spot. If you want to get another highlight color, I have many of them because I switch them out as my skin color changes throughout the season. So the other one that I'm going to use here is right here. This is not my contour color. This isn't a dark color. It's just like if you think of like you're all over, maybe like you used a foundation all over your face. That's this color for me right now. So I'm going to use that. Just kind of applying one little layer right outside of where I already put my lightest color. So if you decide when I send you your color match, because I'll send it to you with 2 highlight colors, if you decide that you want 2 highlight colors, one of them will be that lightest one for right under or around your eyes. And the other one will be this other one that's kind of more for all over your face. So I run it right along here. I run it right there. I'm gonna mix it in with that color I put on my chin, just a little above my lip. And then just a little bit right here. I know that along my cheekbone area, I'm gonna have my contour. Above that, I'll have my blush. And up here I'll have my contour, here I'll have my contour, and here I'll have my contour color. That's that darker brown color. So this is it. These are the only places I'm gonna apply that initial color. You could do this step with your finger. I'll show you some videos on those in the future. But for today, I'm doing that step using this brush. All right, now it's for my contour color. So I used my highlight. I used both highlights actually, but you could just use this middle color that I send you if you want. And now I'm gonna use this darker color. This is called your contour color. This really is only meant to enhance your face. It's not meant to make it crazy or make you not look like yourself. This is just meant to enhance the features that you already have on your face. So again, I'm just dabbing in that cream. And then at this point, I'm just smearing it on in the areas I know I want. Kind of like, think about where you would want almost like a shadow. That's where this goes. So kind of around here we put it just to help, again, bring attention to our eyes. And then you find your cheekbone. Mine kind of sticks out. So right here's my cheekbone. And you're gonna go from way back here by your hairline to line it up with the corner of your eye. So just like that. And again, we'll blend it all out so it doesn't matter if it's perfect. Just like that. Then I'm gonna take it again. And this time I'm gonna go just at the bottom of my jawline. This helps me look like my chin is a little bit maybe more slim than it is in actuality. So I like to do that and bring it up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna use my finger again. With my finger, I'm going to get just a couple little dots of this. And I'm gonna go from right here, just right under, kind of right under my eyebrow where my nose starts, and just drag it down that side. And then do the same thing on the other side. So at this point, I've used my highlight, my contour. Now I'm gonna use my blush. For my blush, I'm gonna just, the blush color, I get a lot more on the end of the brush than the other colors. And so for this one, I am just gonna go almost right above the line where my contour color was. I know that when I first started to learn how to do makeup back in, I don't know, middle school, I was told to put my blush right here, and many of us are. It is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just about where you want that attention to be drawn, okay? So this is my blush color. We call them lip and cheek. This one's my favorite. It's called Nude. I can also just take that same color while I'm using it on my cheeks with my finger. I can apply it to my lip. And it's almost like a chapstick feeling on your lip. And now I can do that. Some people like to give their lip a little bit of definition on the bottom. If that's you, you can always add a little tiny bit of contour just right underneath right there. Again, we'll blend all this out and it'll look totally evened out. All right, so now it's time to blend. I'm gonna use the bigger side of my brush, and all I'm gonna do is dab. I'm gonna start with the lightest colors on my face, and I'm gonna work my way to the darkest. And I'll explain it there for you. So I'm gonna start on my eyes because those are my lightest colors. Again, just dab, 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 dab. Dab, 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 dab. And what I'm doing as I'm dabbing is I'm bringing the brighter colors up or out kind of towards my darker contour color. So as you can see, I'm getting all of these colors blended together so that it doesn't look like I have, oh, the really bright color and then the medium color and then that dark color. Everything just gets blended together. When I get to that darker one, the contour color up by my hairline, I'm bringing it into my hairline so that it blends right into there and doesn't look separate. Got a little bit off there when I talked about that lighter color, or that darker color, that contour color, but now I'm still continuing with my lighter colors, just bringing it all together. I'm gonna go down my nose here, blend in that lighter color on my nose with that contour color that I put there to help bring some dimension to my nose. Just dab, dab, dab. I am blending everything together. I have the zit there that is mostly covered up. I can always go back and add just a little bit more if I feel like I need a little bit more in any area. Continuing here, I had here that contour color on my jawline, so I want to be sure that I bring that upwards on my face. And then I'm going to do these. I'm going to bring this contour color up into that lip and cheek color that I have there as my blush. Again, just kind of in a dabbing upward motion. And then I'm going to just spread out and blend in that lip and cheek color. Okay, so at this point, if you chose to use 2 highlight colors, a contour, and a lip and cheek, then your 4-color compact would be full. You can also choose to, at this point, have, they make the same thing in like a holder for 6. They've got our compacts in double deckers, and lots of other sizes too. So you can pick and choose how many things you want to do. But at this point, yours might be full, and maybe that's all you want to try, and that's totally fine. However, if you would like to try an illuminator, which is like it brings brightness to certain places, it's kind of shimmery. This is the illuminator that I have, and all I'm going to do with it is just dab it kind of right above my where my blush line is. It'll bring the light to right there. This is one that I use almost every day, but I only use it right there. It's the only place I really like it on my face. I have kind of oily skin and don't always need the extra shininess. And so this is one that I've had for over a year. So these things can really last. Some of them last for a couple months and some of them last for up to 6, depending on what color you are using. Another one that people like to add to their compact is called Bella Bronzer. It's right here. It's great for summer. I would recommend using a very loose brush. Probably not this one, but it's the one I'm going to use because I've got it sitting here in front of me. And where I like to add it really lightly, you don't need a lot, is to my forehead, kind of on the sides over here. I also like to add just a tiny bit if I have any left over on my brush to my chin. And sometimes I'll even, because sometimes my neck is not as tan as my face from my shadow, I'll even put some on my neck just to help bring the same color to my neck. So that's Bella Bronzer. And like I said, I can send you all kinds of things. One of the other things I really like that I didn't show you tonight or today is this one. It's called Frenchie. It's a lip and cheek, but we actually use it as a color corrector for the dark circles under your eyes. So you would put that on, just a light layer first, and then you would put your highlight color over the top. At this point, you could do whatever you want with your eyes. If you are a eyeshadow person, you totally can do eyeshadow. I like to do kind of darker colors in the corner of my eyes, of my eyelids, sorry. And then I like to do a little bit lighter but similar in color in the crease of my eyelid. Just like this. And then one of my favorite ones is called Rome. Right here, it has just a tiny bit of shimmer, but it's also like pretty close to my skin color. So it just covers nicely, but adds that little bit of shimmer and helps blend in those darker colors. And I usually, if I'm not really feeling like doing anything, I'll just even put Rome over my entire eyelid and not even use the darker colors. So you can totally do that too. You can pick and choose what mascara and eyeliner you would like to use. I just use drugstore ones. This one I just got and I actually really like it for eyeliner. It's a Maybelline It's a Maybelline eyeliner, and the end is like kind of a brush, kind of a pen type of a deal. I just put it on like by following my eyelash line. And you do not want to put eyeliner on going across your entire eyelid. Like, don't start way over here and go across. Brings too much darkness, makes your eyes look really heavy. Do a really light line, and start about halfway on your eye and go out. Same with the bottom. I just follow my eyelashes. If you want to, you can give yourself that little wisp on the corner. But I am not doing my entire bottom eyelid because, again, that brings a lot of darkness to your eye, and none of us need that. All right. Same for mascara. My favorite mascara right now. I'm not super loyal to any, but I got this one and I really do like it, and it's pretty cheap. It's just a drugstore one. Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. I don't know. I really like it. So I always do both of my bottom eyelashes first so that my top eyelashes then aren't touching up here when I'm like opening my eyes to do the bottom. Go like this. You can do, like I said, anything that you want for those. And that's that, guys. It's my makeup. So if you have questions about what I just showed, please ask. Don't hesitate. But also don't be afraid to try. When in doubt, blend it out. Try it. You might be like, that's so dark. But you might actually also really like it too. So, like I said, the best place to start is to start with one of these compacts for 4 colors. I started with the compact for 4 colors with 2 highlights, the brightener, and then my all over highlight color, the contour color, and lip and cheek. And that is how I started and fell in love. And now I have this double decker and a whole lot of other stuff. So I can't wait to share more with you. There are many ways you can put this makeup on. This is just a great way to start, and I will show you other ways along the way here.